Die by thigh.
You're out by 5?
No.
Die by thigh.
Okay. Anywho, everybody, are you ready so we can do our intro? Are you good? You good? You good? Okay. All right. What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in I'm your host, one of the hosts, Mr. T. Riggin, a.k.a. Sugar Nipples, a.k.a. I'm going to get you in trouble, a.k.a. I'm going to get banana by this time this podcast is over. Welcome to WRESTLEMANIA and Catering, episode 30. It's been great. It's been great. It's been great. I mean, you listen, y'all been seeing me over the last week or so, giving you motherfuckers life or whatever, but it's Tuesday, and yes, I'm happy. Tuesday always, gives me life or whatever, but yeah, you know who I am, you know what I'm saying? Follow us on #KidsForLife Wrestling Podcast on every social media site, and also follow us on YouTube. We are 5 subscribers away from 500, making our goal. But yeah, I'm gonna turn it over to my co-host, Mr. Joe.
Hola, ¿cómo te llama? Me llamo Toxic Jose. I represent the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, aka, why would you say that? Aka Imaginary Soapbox, aka President of the DBT Committee. Royal Rumble happened this weekend. There's a lot I want to talk about, and a lot I want to go over, and a lot of things I want to say. Whoever just sent me a bunch of gifts, thank you. I love you. You are the best.
And yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We definitely do appreciate it.
Yes.
Go is 20 this evening, everybody. And our secondary goal is 20K likes. But anyway, let's get into the stories. Listen, too much shit has been going on since Tuesday, since our last podcast. Everybody knows what the fuck I'm thinking about. Everybody know what I've been talking about and shit. Well, the question is, what is on your mindset?
Okay, here we go. All right. Let's just have this conversation. 1 out of 5 stars, WrestleMania was a 3.9.
Wrestling? No. We're not in April yet.
I'm sorry. Royal Rumble. Excuse me. Royal Rumble was a 3.999999999999999. Okay. All right.
You hated the Royal Rumble?
It was good. It was good.
You gave it a 3.999999999.
Out of 5.
Oh.
Out of 5.
Oh. Okay.
Out of 5. It was solid. It was good for what it's worth. 1 match of the night is the women's Royal Rumble. There's no debate. I don't want to hear anybody else say anything about anything else.
I agree.
If you thought the men's Royal Rumble was better than the women's Royal Rumble, you don't know shit. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I'm just kidding.
Y'all motherfuckers don't know shit.
He
really means that. I'm just saying.
2, the fact that Kevin Owens got over on disqualification is actually astonishing and actually pretty freaking cool. 3, Roman won clean, which I guess makes it better for whatever the narrative of WrestleMania is going to happen, because now it makes him look so much strong. 4, Cody winning the Royal Rumble was an outcome that we kind of saw, and they kind of tried to swerve us with the Sports Illustrated saying that he won't finish the way WrestleMania. The problem with that is that now Seth Rollins is hurt, CM Punk got hurt, and now you're pigeonholed into what possibly could have happened. And I'm sorry, Stormy, my bad. Stormy's losing his shit. When I say
is. I'm seeing the comments. Yes.
When I say clean, I mean he won with a spear and a Superman punch after interference, but it was further down the line when he won. So there's that. At this point, I gave it a 3.99 because the women's Royal Rumble was so fire that it kind of made it harder for everyone else to compete. That's just the truth. That's just the absolute truth.
No, that means that everybody else is trash. Let's keep the shit real.
No, because Kevin Owens and Logan Paul is not going to be able to compete with that.
No, it was mid at best.
It was good. It was good. No, bro, for what it was good. Like honestly, that Royal Rumble by the women was so good that there were so many layers to it that I don't think people understand. The AEW aspect that we like about AEW is like just fantasy booking. Triple H gave us a sample of that in one night about what that could be. Jordan Grace versus Bianca Belair.
Now that was fire.
That was
fire.
And let me get something clear for those of you who don't know who Jordan Grace is.
For those that don't do their research.
Oh, sorry about that. For those of you that don't do their research, thank you, Chrissy Tina. She's my bestie. She's fucking awesome. She's so funny. Go follow her. Go follow her and her new podcast. It's pretty awesome. I'm a big fan. Chrissy Tina. Chrissy_Tina.
Why is it like you said Chrissy Titty?
No, I said Chrissy_Tina. I wouldn't say Chrissy Titty because I feel like we could.
It's
Stop saying titty because if we say titty, we get kicked off. Stop saying titty. Don't say titty.
I'm sorry. TikTok language.
Sorry. Apologize for our language, TikTok. Sorry. Pause.
Pause.
So, I don't even know why I did it. So.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that either. I thought you was doing things off the Lucky Charm shit.
Nah. I've expected you. I'll let you pass.
Oh, now you accept me now. Oh, okay. All right.
I always accept you. What do you mean? I'm an ally. I'm Big Brother ally. Okay?
Yeah, and that's why you pause me every 20 seconds, but continue your insightful insightfulment.
First off, it's important. Jordan Grace is an important part of the whole brand. She's an important part because her style is more of a wrecking ball style with speed. So basically, if I had to compare to anybody right now, I would say what Braun Breaker is going to become is going to be similar to what Jordan Grace is right now. That's why you have to go watch TNA. You have to do your research. You have to watch PWG and those things of that nature. Because she wrestled her husband, who is Jonathan Gresham. I don't know if you know who Jonathan Gresham is. For those of you who don't know, that's probably one of the best matches on PWG, period. It's one of the best ones. It's 25 minutes of them beating the crap out of each other. And I know that might sound a little violent. I do apologize about that. But wrestling's not ballet. It's good. Now, with that being said, we're almost 3.99999. WrestleMania is so up in the air right now. I don't know what we're going to get. Elimination Chamber is going to be what it is because it's not about anybody but Rhea Ripley. So...
yeah, because like now that, Brock Lesnar is done, CM Punk is done. It's a lot that's going on right now that it's a lot of uncertainty, like more than I anticipated. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the news that came out this last week, like since last Tuesday. The wrestling world, especially in the WWE, has been flipped upside down. And it's crazy that it happened. This shit happened at the wrong time. The wrongest time ever. But yeah, we'll get into that in a little bit. We just want to cover the Royal Rumble and we're working our way backwards. So, yeah. But...
that Vince McMahon stuff. Did you? We'll get into it later, but we'll get into it later. Tell me you read. Tell me you read some of it. That's all you know. Did you read?
Did I read some of it? But nigga, I've been on the case since day one. Do you want to know what color my dildos is?
No.
And what names I have?
No.
I got one that's called Madagascar, right?
Pause.
There we go. That's number one. But anyway, continue. Continue.
First off, okay, all right. So everybody has an opinion about Triple H's press conference.
Of all things. Jesus Christ. I would love to hear your take on this one.
Okay. All right. I think I made a video about this already, so I'm just gonna just copy my.
I'm surprised I didn't.
Whatever. You know what? I am surprised you didn't.
Because I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about Triple H at this point. I'm just tired of it.
No, I respect it. I get it.
Yeah, I need a break.
I get it. My thing is the following. It's two questions. All right. If you don't like what he said, and you're taking it as that's his view of the whole spectrum of the thing. And if you think that he sat up there and didn't know about any of this and didn't read it, you're out of your goddamn mind. Was it a bad response to it? Yes, it was a bad response. It was a bad pivot. It was a terrible pivot. Was that Triple H's responsibility to have answered that question better? To be honest with you, no. It should have been his PR team that should have given him a more politically correct answer to say the following. I have heard about the allegations, just like you guys have heard about the allegations. It is a black eye for my company. I do think that we need to work on some things, change some things. I want to focus on tonight, but I do want you guys to be aware that I am working towards rectifying this situation. I do understand that it has offended a lot of people. So on and so forth. Just do it just like that. Run it down. You've read it. That's your daddy-in-law, big dog. You read it. If you telling me, you sitting here, you gonna sit up here and tell me you didn't have this man over your house Thanksgiving in December, and you ain't noticed that there was something a little off about your daddy-in-law, big dog? You gonna tell me that? You gonna say? You lying. You lying. You know you did. You do the politically correct thing. Do the politically correct thing and say to yourself, yo, like, you know, we're rectifying that. It has been brought up. We are working on that. That is a private matter that we have to work on. It's a legal matter we have to work on. But tonight I want to focus on the Royal Rumble. That is something where at least you acknowledge that you know your company is in trouble, and at least you know the owner did something wrong. You saying, no, I haven't read it. But I want to focus on the Royal Rumble tonight. No,
he said that he want to focus on the positives.
Even
That's
worse.
What he said.
Even worse.
He said he want to focus on the positives. Then took it upon himself to throw shots at AEW and say that maybe the Forbidden Door is small and stupid, but then yet you're doing the same shit that AEW is doing, which is hilarious to me.
But honestly, the thing of it is, he's been adamant about this even before AEW. When everybody talks about Forbidden Door, he's like, there's no real Forbidden Door. We all hang out with each other. They all know each other. They're all cool with each other.
But we don't know that. Like,
let me ask you a question.
To a certain degree. But no,
okay,
like I think what he is saying, or what we're getting at is that there never has been a Forbidden Door, you know, with AEW joining forces with WWE in that aspect in our generation. I mean, we have seen it like in the past, but we haven't seen it in the 2020 to now. We haven't seen it. And because we know that this little war is going on or whatever, it's like we call it a Forbidden Door because we don't expect it to happen. But I think the problem is with Triple H is that Triple H is trying to be too much like Vince, but then trying to, I guess, be safe about it. If that makes sense.
I get why you're saying that, and I'm not saying you're wrong. But I don't know if you've seen this interview, like back in the 90s, where Vince was trying to argue his point about like sexual harassment in the 90s with WWE, and how he was like, I have my legal team working on it, and this, that, and the third, and lying through his teeth. And I'm not, and maybe he really did have a legal team that he was working on. I'm not here to speculate, but the passion and vigor that Vince talks about his company with having to defend it is not the same as Triple H, although the mannerisms are quite similar. The pivot was terrible. The pivot was just a terrible pivot. Terrible pivot. Did I have an issue with the response with Triple H? Yeah, because you got $1 billion company and your PR team can't come up with something better than that? And you okay with just saying whatever come off the cuff?
And you can't tell me that you were not prepared for these comments. Now, what he could have did was he could have put out a disclaimer saying that, you know, he can't talk about, you know, the situation with Vince. He could say that he's aware of what's going on. So then that way the floodgates don't have to open, like he's like keeping them closed. But, you know, Triple H wanted to be positive, quote unquote, and just try to rush through the press conference like nothing happened. And this is the same thing that I have an issue with WWE about, is that they throwing shit under the rug and they think that no one is going to see it. We see it. We all have seen it, you know, and we've been seeing this shit for years. when you push shit under the rug, what's gonna happen is all of that trash is gonna keep building and building and building and building until the point where I'm starting to smell it.
Yeah.
You know? And with that being said, WWE is a landfill right now. You know, there's no way you can get out of this shit now. You know? And that's the point where I have an issue with Triple H. Triple H should have just shut up and just you know, use that brain of his, you know, since everybody keep claiming that he's like the best booker ever. But you know what? It seemed like you was using some crack. You know, you was being crack Tony at that press conference because you was dodging every fucking question. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit up here and get on Tony for dodging questions. You need to have that same energy for Triple H. You need to have that same energy. Because that man was dodging those questions. And I'm like, bro, you're not going to be able to dodge some questions for long.
No, because you're not wrong, but at the same token, Tony Khan's response to the Jericho things where he was like, it's a legal matter, we can't discuss it, that is a better PR response than say, no, I haven't read it. Yes, you have.
Yeah, that part, that hurt Triple H.
Yes,
that hurt him a lot. Because you saying that you didn't even know about the whole shit and you live with your wife. You tell me y'all don't discuss business in bed? I mean, y'all did when you did back in when you would cheat on China.
You know what the crazy thing about that is? About all that? Okay, so this is just me speculating. Have you heard this story? Okay, so apparently Triple H only lived with China. And they were not in a relationship. And they were not together, they were just very close.
Really?
But then, when there was DX, Sean Waltman, who is X-Pac, got with China. And Triple H was vehemently upset with that whole thing or whatever in the first place. And he wasn't even with Stephanie at this time just yet. So there's some holes in this story because somebody lied.
I mean, once again, at the end of the day, you still cheated, but that's either here or there. But let's go back to the Royal Rumble though. So we talked about the women's, we talked about the U.S. Championship. What about the Undisputed Championship? Like, what did you think about that?
Okay, here's my thing. Solo has interrupted every match and like kind of carried Roman for the most part. What I liked about the match is they made Roman get beaten up, and he had to get beat up in this match. I appreciate that. I also appreciate the narrative of how entertaining it was to see the three of them kind of go at it and Roman be out of the mix. Here's what I'm worried about and what I don't like. Roman was not dominant enough for us to be like, oh, he's still the smash him and stack him good dude. No. Okay, so Solo came out. He spiked, I think, Randy Orton or whatever, and then all of a sudden he missed on the little Samoan bump to AJ or whatever, and he was out of it. And then it was like 5 minutes of just all overness. Then all of a sudden Roman Reigns comes out with the Superman punch. Some other stuff happens, and he wins with this with a spear.
Stormy said that this was the worst match during his reign. It was just like, what was the whole point of even watching this? That's how I feel, because like every match is the same.
Didn't he face Goldberg at one point?
He probably did.
Yeah,
more likely he did.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the worst one. I think that this match, with the time constraints on it, made it an okay match. Like very 2.5 out of 5. Like very, and that's generous. That's generous. It can't go above a 2.5 out of 5. But I think it's one of those things where, because you have the Royal Rumble, because you have so many things going on, that you constrain it. What should have happened, in my opinion, if you want this big match with The Rock, you have to make him look like the spectacle. You have to make him look like it's dangerous for The Rock to be in there. The reason why Brock Lesnar conceivably was getting cheers that night in SummerSlam was because he looked like the terrible thing The Rock was going to get into. And people were just like, fuck, I want to go with this guy. This guy's dangerous as fuck. He looks crazy. That's why it happens. Roman Reigns looks slimy. He doesn't look dominant. And the problem with that was when he first came out, he looked like a jerk who was dominant. Then he got with the bloodline, got a little more slimier, but was still dominant. Like even at WrestleMania when it was Edge and Daniel Bryan, he smashed him and stacked him like he said. And he looked dominant. But now he just looks slimy now. Now, I get his heel mannerisms are awesome. They are. Even when Cody pointed at him and he got a little scared, that was cool. I get it. He has the nuances of being able to tell a story without wrestling. Fantastic. Great. But this was a match where we needed you to be a little more of a jerk, a little more rough, a little bit more of a beast. And that was not what we got from this match. I was disappointed.
Yeah, I didn't care for it. Didn't care. Already knew what the end result was. This like I said, this is a repeat cycle and shit. And of course, people going to be pointing to the side, pointing to the air, and talk about the ones and shit. For me, it's just another Tuesday for me. So, literally,
his face looks different too, Stormy. You're right.
Yeah, I just didn't care for it. But anyway, let's move on to the men's Royal Rumble. So I think this men's Royal Rumble is probably the worst I've seen in a very long time. No surprises, same shit. Kofi, Kofi, yeah, okay. Brock Lesnar not being in the Royal Rumble, it was. Hey, it is what it is. He's involved in the scandal, so hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to think. Oh yes, Pat McAfee being in the Royal Rumble, not knowing that he was supposed to be in the Royal Rumble was shocking to me. And then Chad Gable, one of the most underutilized wrestlers in WWE. That spot could have been used for him. But for some reason, he was not utilized, which is very disrespectful. Because he have had bangers on Raw, but for some reason, he's not rewarded at all.
They missed a lot.
Yeah, they missed. They were shooting blanks in the men's Royal Rumble. And then for CM Punk, Jesus Christ. The program between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre is very intriguing at best. But you might have to turn your TV down a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, so I think. Okay, no, that's good. Okay, so I think the biggest issue is that CM Punk got his ass whooped, but I believe that they should have did a swerve, because Gunther, there's two people that should have at least got that rub. It should have been either Gunther or maybe even Drew McIntyre, which for me was the dark horse. I don't think CM Punk and Cody Rhodes should not have been number 2. But even though, once again, like Stormy said, you could already tell who was going to be the winner, because before he even came out there, this man had a full fucking entrance. And I'm sitting up here like, bro, why are we doing this? Why the fuck are we doing this? Then him winning the Royal Rumble, I'm just like, oh my God, here we go. I'm just like, I was instantly just like turned the fuck off. And I'm like, you know what? If he needs to finish the story, finish the fucking story at WrestleMania. If he loses, I am telling you, I am done watching WWE television, because this don't make no sense. You don't have anyone lose back-to-back WrestleManias and then sit up here and still put out the narrative that this man needs to finish the story. Because at this point, he is a meme that is not being looked at as a threat. He's a mean that is being punished because he went to AEW and did what he did over there. I still feel that way if he loses at WrestleMania, but I still feel that he should have finished the story last year. But I digress.
All right, I'll ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Out of the last 4 wrestlers, who's had the tougher road to get to the Royal Rumble?
Who's the 4 wrestlers?
CM Punk, Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Cody Rhodes.
Drew.
Okay. I would combat that with saying that he's had 2 times to go after a championship throughout the year. CM Punk has had to battle.
He hadn't battled anybody.
Well, he had to battle his. Okay. I've said it over and over again. His body is going to give up on him every time. And I'm not saying that because I am a CM Punk hater. He's from my city. I love the guy. From 2011 to 2013 was probably one of the main reasons why I was watching wrestling. One of the main reasons why I stopped, why I fell back in love with it. But he did a training that is a taxing and very, very devastating thing to your body. There's not a lot of MMA wrestlers that retire from this and are still able to walk without pain. He's literally went from one violent sport to a full-on train wreck of a combat sport, and then went right back to another violent sport. And then he took years off by having to get back to that sport. I'll be honest with you, Royal Rumble, he looked good. He looked his style adapted. He looked swift again. He looked lean. He looked like he was able to do what he was able to do. So he's had to fight his body. Gunther has been the Intercontinental champion for God knows how long now. And who was the last one? CM Punk, Gunther,
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre said that. But like Cody's had to battle Brock Lesnar for like 3 or 4 times with some weird ass matches. Then he's gotten to it with Shinsuke Nakamura for some weird reason. Then he won the tag team titles with Jay for a little bit, which was a thing. And then he had like this whole feud with the Judgment Day and with Dom and all that. Okay. Cody Rhodes said something at his press conference, which made sense to me because he was right. He's gone through wars with Brock Lesnar. He's had to go against one of the most dangerous strikers in WWE with Shinsuke Nakamura. And I put air quotes on dangerous because Shinsuke Nakamura is actually a safer worker. He's had to battle the Judgment Day. He's had to battle through a lot to get there in the first place. Drew's had 2 main event matches with Seth Rollins. And by the way, the Scottish Psychopath is here. And if you're not prepared for that, get prepared for that because that is going to be beautiful to watch. Him just run roughshod on everybody and beat everybody up. Chef's kiss. But Cody deserved that spot for his consistency, not
right. That's it. I have to agree with Stormy on that one. Like, how can you sit up here and say that he struggled and won every damn match? Like,
no, he lost to Brock. He lost to Brock.
He lost to Brock.
I think he lost, and he's not tag team champion, so he lost to the Judgment Day. And then they had some issues with Shinsuke to make him.
He lost one match.
Yeah. It's a total. If you're going throughout the year, he's lost more than one.
Because he lost against Brock. He lost against
tag titles for Judgment Day.
So he lost twice.
Yeah.
Out of how many matches?
Did he beat Shinsuke twice?
Yes. He beat Shinsuke twice. Which, like I said, once again, it just feels forced. Like, and I'm sorry, like when you go through pains like that, like I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. With Cody and his promos, it's like I feel like you are trying to sell me something. And it's just like the presentation is there, but then when I'm testing out the ride, it's like it's not as good as you say it is. And that's how I feel about Cody. I just don't feel like Cody is the face that can carry the WWE into the next generation of new wrestlers. I just don't feel that way for him. I'm just not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. I'm not convinced.
I
Because
feel
he's too
like
bland.
I feel like I would agree with that statement if it wasn't for the fact that he's so goddamn over.
Yes, he's over. You can be over and be trash.
But like, no, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. Listen.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful statement. I genuinely because if Drew wins, you get Seth versus Drew or Roman versus Drew, which you're already seeing, so you don't want him. Gunther is the only person you really want to see out there because it's.
I do because like he reminds me of that villain from Rocky 4. What's his name?
Is it Igor? Some
Igor,
Dragon?
yeah. He-Man, man, I love him. The crazy thing is, like, I did not know them two were the same people. I did not know.
Yeah, Drago.
I hate him, but I love him because I'm like, I love He-Man. And I'm just like, these two are the same. I'm like, oh, I forgot he cut his hair. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is, was there anything else that you want to discuss? Because then I'm gonna bring on the viewers. I'm gonna try to bring on some controversial people so we can fight this bitch.
Oh, well, in that case, just go for it.
Okay, all right, okay. So we're gonna bring the two people. Then we're going to go 1-on-1 with them. Matter of fact, we do have, I think Larius, I believe, Johnson. So we're gonna bring him on first, and then
Ladarius,
yes.
That's my brother.
Oh, I don't know if it's Stormy or Classic.
Just bring Stormy here so he can yell at me for all the other stuff I said.
Okay.
He just go yell at me though.
Oh, you just want to be trash. That's what you want to be.
I mean, no, because if you, the longer you keep him out, the more he got to yell about.
Exactly.
So let him yell
How dare you sit here and tell lies?
Wait. That is not. We are not going to be rude this evening. Okay. First of all, we're going to give a shout out to Mr. Johnson. Shout out to him. You know, thank you for coming on, and then of course you, Stormy. You know. Thank you guys for coming on to the Wrestling Debates and Catering. You know, first let's give it to the guest first. Let's see what he has to say, Mr. Johnson.
First
and foremost, my brothers in Christ, thank you for having me on. Been meaning to want to get up on here with y'all. Hot take, you already know I am we right here. I feel like we right here whenever you do your imaginary soapbox. I totally respect it. Because half the time I'll be like, you know what? Let me go build this imaginary soapbox because he's saying some controversial. Why would you say something so controversial? You're so true.
Yeah, I don't.
That is him.
I don't feel like there's need to lie. There's no need to lie to you guys. You guys are not like y'all are not slow. Y'all are smart. Y'all went to school. Y'all know what stuff.
But some of us did. Some of us. Not all, but you know, whatever. But Mr. Johnson, first of all, welcome to the show. What is on your mind this evening? There's so much stuff that we have covered, so much that we have talked about. What is on your mind, sir? What do you want to talk about?
Well, first and foremost, last night I went to the live show, had a great time, got to be a part of the WWE universe, and I finally knocked it off the bucket list. Got to do my Cody whoa moment, and got to sing along with the crowd when Seth came out. Mm-hmm. So, but my thing is, I came in when y'all was talking about Gunther, how he could have been, he should have been the formidable WrestleMania opponent. Mm-hmm. Like most people don't want that, but watching how he has carried that belt and the things that he's done with it, I don't expect, like, he's given more of a title reign. He's given a better reign than Roman has. I'll say that in the past 3.5 years, Gunther has given a better title reign than Roman has. That's just my opinion. But if he's deserving of a title match as such, it should be with Seth. And it should be, I think, belt for belt.
Man, we have said that. Matter of fact, we said that in the cookout. We said
Like-
they don't have seconds for life. Yeah,
like SummerSlam, like John Cena and him went out for SummerSlam.
Yeah, like fucking look, take it back, way back. Warrior and Hogan.
Exactly.
Title for title on when they did it.
Yeah, I think this WrestleMania they need something nostalgic. They need to like bring back classics. I think they're doing too much reruns and not making WrestleMania for what it is. It's supposed to be special. It's supposed to be the granddaddy of them all. Some shit that you get the nostalgia, you get the excitement, you get the the emotion. You're supposed to get all of that, but for some reason we have not seen that in a very long time.
Like we've been getting lackluster. Like I'm not even gonna front watching the Royal Rumble. I'm watching it with a friend, and she's like, we done already watched the women's match, and then the men came on, and then she was like, why is it like so lifeless? Like there's no energy towards it, and I'm like, I'm sitting there watching. I'm trying to tell them like, maybe it's just they don't know the music, yeah. And then that was like 50% of it. It was like folks didn't know who was coming out because of the theme. Like I ain't gonna front when Andrade came out, I didn't know who that was until I see it and I'm like, oh snap, Andrade. I'm like, ever since Vince, and I've been telling my friends this who watch wrestling, ever since Vince got put out, Triple H getting his kids back.
Yeah, he's getting his adopted kids back. Finally.
He getting all his NXT kids back. So the way he just brought AOP back, and I wasn't even expecting that. I'm at work and I almost lost my job behind that, yelling because I'm like, he brought back AOP.
Yeah.
With Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, technically AOP has been there for a year, but I guess he needed to find, a time and place to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Right. And who better than to do it to than Lashley's Pride?
I have no comment on that. I'm gonna move on from that.
Such a bad name.
I said it a specific way. I'm not digging this line. If anything, we should have just made this the Hurt Business 2.0.
The Hurt Profits.
But
the Hurt Profits, something like that.
Business. I don't know.
But once again, when you are in a white company and you're dealing with blacks, of course you're going to. It's like what Bougie said a little bit. You're trying to push the Lucky Charm narrative. That's what you're trying to do. When you have three powerful men, well, I can't say that about the Street Profits, but anyway,
sorry to interrupt you. Ball Bro just came up with an even better one. The Almighty Profits.
Almighty Profits would have been dope. Would have been dope as fuck. But instead, we got Pride Fest, which I don't understand. I don't get it. So
apparently, so a pack of lions is called
a pride.
So the pride seemed like it was a thing because apparently there are people who are like, oh, black people love Lion King, let's call them the Pride.
Yeah, it's just and it's close to Black History Month. Black History Month is about a day away, so I guess this is what they were trying to do, and it fucking failed. Like this is
to the African American.
Yeah. Just Stormy, are you there, sir? Are we seeing a mattress or some shit?
Are you
Mr. Endless One?
Okay, all right.
This guy. These guys.
Stormy.
Jesus Christ.
Stormy, take off that damn sweet potato coat. Stormy, we got till 11:30. Come on now.
Let's go. Hurry it up. Feel like a fucking Cody. A fucking reunion.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you, lads of TikTok. Thank you, Mr. Hot Take. Thank you, Mr. Hashtag. Hello there, Sir Ladarius. How are you? I am the Endless Storm. For those of you that don't know, you, Sir Hot Take, have stood here and told nothing but lies.
Oh my God.
Clean. Roman won clean. Oh, for once, Roman used his finisher maneuver to get a win. Oh, let's call it clean. The image behind you of Miles Morales with multiverse Miles Morales is absolutely blasphemous to use for Jimmy and Jay Uso. It discredits the entire meaning of that picture. That wonderful picture. If you were going to use that picture, the final two should have been Jimmy and Jay. That would have had more meaning. The brother having to choose, will he take down the tribal chief? Will he go against the bloodline? Then you could have brought in Jacob and Zilla to stand with Jay to go against Jimmy, Solo, and Roman. That would have made more sense. But again, you and your imaginary soapbox over there doesn't understand that.
I knew you didn't come my soapbox.
My friend, he has come for you and your throne. He challenges you for the soapbox.
Hurry up.
Wow.
Hurry up
That was
and
a
make your
shot.
statement, Stormy.
So sorry. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'm so sorry. Sorry, orchestra. Move for orchestra. Move for orchestra. Then, if Rhea Ripley, you brought up Rhea Ripley. Yes, we all know that Australia will be about his mommy. They didn't use Gunther as much because they're saving his big moment for Berlin. Because for some reason, in the America's eyes, Berlin and Austria are the exact same country. We just lump everybody all up together. Like, remember when they made Blue Eyes White Dragon about Drew McIntyre, even though he's from Scotland and not Wales. But I digress, as Chris would say.
Thank you.
So, yes, Berlin would be about Gunther, Backlash, whatever French guy they can find. Probably Ludwig, because they consider him French, even though he's not French, he's German. But again, like I said, in America, if you're overseas, you are the exact same place. Now, Pat McAfee, didn't I know he was in the Rumble? Should have been Chad Gable? Yes. Or how about Cedric Alexander, who is yet to be in the Royal Rumble? He's been there how long?
Yeah.
And whoever brought up Lion King, you are absolutely right. I wouldn't be surprised if Montez Ford says Hakuna Matata in his next promo. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes Hakuna Matata.
He gonna say it.
And I can see Montez Ford talking to AOP, and he goes, "You guys are always angry. Y'all need the Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata." Absolutely disgraceful. They might as well call Bobby Lashley Tarzan and have them sing Trashing at the Cop if they're going to bring Disney movies. Bring out Phil Collins, why don't you?
Oh no. You be in my heart. It is.
And then to Cody Rhodes. What exactly is your story? Is it main eventing or winning the title? Because
Both.
at this point, I don't know.
Both.
Like I told you, we haven't seen Cody Rhodes struggle. The one struggle he had is when Brock Lesnar beat him up. Other than that, what struggle? We didn't watch him rise up and do nothing. We watched him win everything. He beat Shinsuke. Shinsuke cut these amazing anime promos just to lose. Oh, he missed it, Shinsuke. He missed it, Cody. Whoopsie damn dude. I didn't see him go through nothing. We have seen Cody Rhodes not go through one single thing. At least with John Cena, we watched him struggle. U.S. title, trying to take down Brock. Remember Brock Lesnar had his faction, and Cena had to whoop everybody's ass? He had to beat Big Show first to even get to Brock. He went through JBL bullshit. We watched him go through Eddie Guerrero bullshit. Kurt Angle bullshit. Triple H bullshit. DX bullshit. Randy Orton bullshit. Edge's bullshit. Cody Rhodes ain't lost not one match except for the tag title match and when Brock Lesnar beat him the first time. Other than that, Cody Rhodes has been dominant, except when he tore his pec. So what struggle? How can I get behind you when, to me, you like the Republican politician who always get what you want?
I think, I think
damn.
to kind of go at you with this whole thing and just to be able to
Please bring it on.
play devil's advocate with this whole thing. I think the narrative behind it is besides Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, who are your major faces? Like, in general.
Are we just going to forget about the entire crowd going, yeah?
Can I come back? Can I come back? Can I come back that? I want to come back that. So us going, yeah, versus us. Oh my God. Us going, yeah, and basically watching a tag team wrestler become now a singles wrestler is not the same as us singing the whole theme song to someone's theme song, as to us being excited over a finisher that, if I'm being honest, is a solid finisher, but we know it backwards and forwards because it was actually Damian Priest who was using the crossover before that, but he had to change his stuff. us having to watch Cody Rhodes as little children cry their eyes out because his song goes, and us having to watch him overcome Brock Lesnar, I guess is more than enough. Do I agree with your take that Cody Rhodes hasn't gone through anything? I actually do, Stormy. We agree on something. However, WrestleMania is not about the memories, guys. It is the granddaddy of them all because it costs money. And guess who prints you money? Cody, Jonathan, Alejandro Rhodes.
Excuse me, sir. Could I just that little step you just made about money, right?
Sure.
WrestleMania is about money, right?
Sure.
Get ready for this. Get ready for your entire thing to crumble. And I can't wait to watch your face when I say this statement.
Sure.
Do you know who currently is the highest grosser right now in sales for WWE?
Who?
Based on what you just said, the main event of WrestleMania should be Roman Reigns versus R-Truth. R-Truth has the top 3 selling T-shirts in WWE currently. So based on your statement, main event WrestleMania 40.
Does he have the top shirt or the top one of the top 3? Does he have the top shirt or one of the top 3?
Number one. He's the number one. If you look at it right now, the top seller is R-Truth. So at WrestleMania, we should all be people over there. What's up? If you feel me, stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this because this is where it's at. What's up? Based on what you just said, that should be the main event. Mr. Christopher, Chris,
Stormy,
Chris, can I say it?
Stormy.
And I digress.
Stormy, does he print money throughout the year?
So silly. I
Well,
mean, y'all
does
don't
he
like
print money throughout the year, Stormathan?
I mean, he don't stay on TV long enough for me.
Can I say something though? Can I say something?
Stormathan, does he print money? No, Stormathan. No, because you like to dock and dub the questions. Does he print money throughout the year, Stormathan?
If they gave him the time, yes. But before him, it was CM Punk. Before him, it was LWO. Before them, it was LA Knight. Before that, it was Roman Reigns. Before that, then it was Cody. So Cody can't do it for a full year. So again, your Cody Rhodes couldn't do it. Because when he won, boom, LA Knight got him. After LA Knight, Roman
the top five shirts that have been gone throughout the year are the following. Not just for a couple months, throughout the year.
Look at that. TikTok got sick of this bullshit.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Throughout the year, Cody Rhodes, Jonathan Cena, Steve Austin, Rhea Ripley, and LA Knight. R-Truth sold the majority of his shirts in the fourth quarter. For those of you that don't know when the fourth quarter is, we have 12 months. 12 divided by 4 is 3. For a 3-month quarter, he was in the top 3 with Cody Rhodes.
I'm going off what you said currently right now. This is Mania season, right? So Mania season, number one is who? R-Truth. So
that's the number one. Wait. That's the number one for this quarter. After someone's been number 1 or number 2 for the whole year.
I guarantee you Cody won't be that number 1 for longer.
Because The Rock will be number 1.
So again, if it's about money, Cody shouldn't be the main event, sir. I'm using what you just. I'm going off what you told me.
He's in the top 3 for. You're not. You're proving my point. You're not helping your case, Stormy. Because you're saying okay. So if it's about the number 1 T-shirt that's being sold in the first place, the number 1 T-shirt, are we forgetting about sales? Are we forgetting about who actually is media ready? Are we forgetting about who is the most intriguing? Listen, you don't win American Idol because you have the talent. That's not how it works. It is a political thing. You are not the winner of The Voice because you have the best voice. You have to have the best story.
Whose face is on the marquee? That's bringing in the money.
Wait. You said who has the best story?
The story. Listen, go back and watch every Voice winner.
No one watches The Voice.
I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. You are absolutely right. You are right about it. I apologize. I was wrong. My bad, Stormy. It is about who is the most popular, and it is about who has the best story. And the most popular man in WWE, along with R-Truth, which you are right about. You're not wrong.
Thank you, sir.
You're not wrong. Is Cody Alejandro Joseph Rhodes.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Hot Take, about it. But I was just saying that if you're going to try to say it's about money, then the money getter is sitting at the real head of the table, and his name is Dwayne Johnson.
I'm not going to disagree with you either, Stormy, because I think that both of those would print money because they're both viable options.
Now, if I was me, like I said, I would have had the final two be those gentlemen behind you, because then that picture would have more impact. The bigger story would be there. Jimmy knowing if he gets eliminated by Jay, Roman is going to beat his ass. Jay knowing if he don't eliminate Jimmy, he has to still deal with Roman's bullshit and that monkey on his back of he can't do it by himself. Because that still is what it is. We have yet to see Jay win by himself. Everything he's won has been with somebody else. The tag titles, his brother, and Cody Rhodes. No nothing.
I don't disagree with you at all. I just like the graph. I just like it. I just like that shit. I think the graph is cool. I'm sorry.
So, boss, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the floodgates. I'm gonna bring everybody in so we can go ahead and talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
again, if I didn't, welcome to Debates and Catering, sir.
Go ahead.
All right.
Welcome, Mr. Johnson.
All right. The floodgates are open, everybody. So if you want to come up,
did you see how Cody almost cried last night? Did you see how Cody almost cried last night?
Very much so. And I'm just like, here we go with this bullshit.
He said, I think I should pick.
Right. I think I should.
Yeah.
I'm like, this pussy right here. I'm like,
if they don't make Roman Reigns wrestle twice for his last two matches, like you might as listen. I understand that he's losing weight.
I think it's come back. It's come back.
I do think it's come back because he's losing weight. The way his face looks and the way that he looks like he just looks like he's down from when he first started coming back.
Now let me say I'm not like I understand Roman's health issue, but this is what we talked about before on the show of how if y'all knew this man is getting sicker, which is why y'all got to keep him off as much, which is why you don't want him that much in public. Take the belt off of him.
They don't want to.
You solo.
I think it's about to break a whole record. This man's about to break a whole record. He's about to break whole record. You really think that they're gonna take this title off of him so close? Close.
So like once again, I'm gonna ask this question. This is the problem that I have with WWE fans. Do you care about the journey or do you care about a number? Like, which one is it?
Oh, I care about the journey. I care about the journey.
For me.
Okay, because like I just heard what's name just said, like, okay, he's getting so close to a number. Okay, you complete that number, you go past, okay, he say for instance, he does get past Hulk Hogan's record. What is stopping him, or what's stopping fans to push the narrative to talk about, well, I think he could go for number one?
But that's the thing. But your question is low key answering itself. What's stopping fans? Fans are stopping fans. It's like you already see fans are at a point right now that they're already saying we don't want him with the title no more. So I think fans already got to the point where we're ready for the end of it. Some. Of course, there's always still some Roman fans that are like, oh yeah, number one, and of course you got those. I'm talking about fans that really just.
But we've been on this cycle for the past 3 years. It's time to end it.
But here's my other point though. You're right. It has been going on for 3 years. But I feel also another reason why WWE didn't call it off for Roman, even after the health stuff, is because for another couple of years, when they were trying to push him as a babyface and trying to give him the love that he got now, everybody was shitting on him. So now they're like, you know what? We're gonna try to cop up on it. Am I saying this right? No. But they're like, you know what? Now that we got you hooked on Roman, we're gonna cop up on this as much as we can. Because pretty much you gave us the shit when we were trying to do this in the first place. You probably didn't like the placement, but this is where we were trying to get to in the first place. But because we didn't want it the way they presented it to us, now they're like, well, now that you want it, we're gonna give it all to you until you're sick, and that's what we got. Now we're sick, but
I think
it's like, go ahead.
Now the reason I say the journey is because 3.5 years he done did all this shit to keep his title. They did all this shit to break these records. What if we get to the cusp of him one day out, and that one day being one of these days or one of these nights at WrestleMania, and he loses the title, and he is second place to who's ever at the top. Whoever holds that record. Is Bruno still holds that top spot?
yeah.
Right now, he's still below Hogan.
Yes. Bruno has 8 years as champion.
Yeah. That's a bad
They ain't gonna let him be an 8-year champ. No, there's too many new superstars coming in. There's too many good talent. Too much good talent to not wear a title. So they're not gonna give him the 8-year run like they did Bruno Sammartino, because Bruno was dealing with territories and shit like that with Ric Flair, the fucking the flying Freebirds, fabulous flying Freebirds, all them.
Actually, I got a question. I got a question too, because we were talking about the numbers and the like how long he's been reigning. I got a question. Do you guys think that it's been worth it to have him reign this long? Just
No.
for him to
Yes.
No.
just for him to beat Hulk Hogan's record. And
No.
I'm not saying
No.
for a JYD side, but I'm saying just for this, was it worth it? Was
No,
it
because-
worth it?
Because number one, this is a perfect answer for this, because number one, what new stars have been created other than Jay? Who has been created out of that little circle? Who has been created? No one from NXT, like new stars, has been created at all. That is what's bothering me about this reign. Everybody want to be fucking moist and talk about, well, it's 1,000 days. I don't give a fuck. When you are champion, you're supposed to build a coalition around you. It's been like that in the Attitude Era, in the Ruthless Aggression Era. But for some reason, this era, it's like, it's all about Roman. Fuck everybody else. That is why WWE is struggling. Because it doesn't even matter who's going to win that belt. It does not matter. And I am telling people this right now. Whoever wins that belt is going to be a lose-lose situation. Because the next champion is going to be a less than champion. Plain and simple. And the reason why is because WWE was negligent on building another star in the background. That's the problem.
Okay, I don't agree with you because I see too many companies do the exact same thing.
Well, we're going to talk about that too. So once again, I am talking about WWE. This motherfucker go sit up here and talk about other companies. I am not talking about other companies. I am talking about WWE.
But
Pause. Because I had this conversation with one of my friends on Facebook. So we talking about WWE, right? Are we talking about WWE? Are we talking about AEW? Or are we talking about WWE? Please answer that question.
No, we're not talking.
Okay,
No,
all right,
we're not.
okay.
Okay, yes, we're talking about
Okay,
WWE.
okay, wait,
We're talking
wait,
about WWE.
Okay, here we go.
Go ahead,
I'll give you a different answer then. I'll give you a different answer. Who takes the belt off Roman that you want to see take the belt off Roman?
Cancel that right now.
Okay, all right, that's my point. And believe me, I get why you said what you said, because which by the way was brilliant, by the way, on both y'all parts. Appreciate it. Y'all are both brilliant. Y'all are both brilliant. But the thing of it is when you ask me, is it worth it for Roman Reigns to have 1,000 days worth of championships? Yes. Because if you think about it, for his full reign, the people that Vince McMahon tried to bury for not doing anything are relevant again. Sami Zayn was in a place where he was dancing behind Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura when they were tag team champions. And that was what he was known for. And then they got him back to the main event. Kevin Owens had not sniffed an individual championship in 7 years, and they got him back. Jimmy and Jay were in tag team purgatory for the most part, but they were always going to be great regardless of what happened. Solo
Are
Sikoa,
they really back? Did they really sniff some championship now?
Solo, but they had one of the longest reigns while he was champion. They had
Bro, that's only 6 months.
So Jimmy and Jay.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Sammy and KO.
No. I'm talking about them having relevancy of being able to main event WrestleMania, for Sammy to main event in his home country, for Kevin Owens to main event the Royal Rumble.
Stormy, high five.
To main event last year for the most part. And then on top of that, with Drew McIntyre, who got to main event in Wales and is still a prevalent champion now. And then even then with Brock Lesnar, who's just Brock Lesnar, who's been over, who still got some type of touch because he's Brock Lesnar in the first place. You guys are saying that Roman Reigns doesn't build stars, which, to my honest to God opinion, I can't agree with. Because some of the guys that he's main event against went on to do other main events, whether it wasn't Raw, whether it was another pay-per-view, whether it was anywhere else for the most part. When Roman Reigns came back, we watched. He was the reason we watched. We booed him for every singular. He had cancer, came back and won, and we booed him. This is Roman Reigns' swan song. This is all it is. After this, he probably might not wrestle ever again, ever in life. He might not ever be able to do it ever again in life. And you know what? Throughout this tenure, throughout this whole thing, this has been one of the best storylines in wrestling over the past 5 to 7 years, and you can't tell me anything different. Bloodline has been epic. Sami Zayn was epic at that point and still is epic. He had a banger with Drew McIntyre in the first place.
He got
Kevin Owens lost by disqualification and was still over by the fans. I want you to understand what I said. I want you to understand. Wait. I want you to understand what I said.
I just got my phone for it because he's cooking right now. I just got my phone.
He lost by disqualification. They literally conjured up something where Logan Paul could still keep a championship in wrestling and still make Kevin Owens look like the goddamn man in the first place.
Over.
Jimmy and Jay were 1 and 2 in WrestleMania. And if you haven't watched Jimmy's character work to show that he can be an individual star, you're not watching the product. Solo Sikoa wasn't even the man in NXT 2.0, but now he comes up for a call-up, and now he's one of the most dangerous people on freaking SmackDown.
Is he really?
Just thumbing everybody next to danger.
Is he really today?
He beat John Cena.
Again.
He thumbed his neck to death.
But once again, do we care?
Huh?
Some people do.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Who are the we?
Hold on.
Who are the we?
I remember another person that beat John Cena at WrestleMania. See what happened with him. But I digress.
Who?
But the question is,
Austin Aries.
No. But the question is, who are the we?
Wrong person. Sorry. I'm sorry. You know what I'm talking about. Austin Theory? Yeah. Him. Look at what he doing right now.
And you see what happens when you don't wrestle Roman Reigns? You don't stay relevant. You've proved my point. I love you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He wrestled John Cena, not Roman Reigns. When you wrestle Roman Reigns, you get some type of relevancy. You get to stay and not even trying to be, no pun intended, you still get to maintain some type. Yes, it is.
That is not true.
Every opponent Roman Reigns has had besides Braun Strowman, besides Bray Wyatt in the first place, is still somewhat relevant in the WWE in some shape, fashion, or form. There is no way around that.
Daniel Bryan, where are those guys?
Bryan Danielson is literally kicking ass on AEW. Edge,
he's kicking ass at AEW because he's Daniel Bryan. That has nothing to do with Roman Reigns, sir.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not. That has nothing to do with Roman. We talk about a totally different company. What are you talking about, sir?
Here it is. The reason why it matters in the first place, you remember where Bryan Danielson was. He was just coming off of the Kofi Mania thing in the first place. COVID hit, everything else, and he was doing this weird little in-between thing. Then all of a sudden, the Roman Reigns things happened. And what did it do for Roman? It made him a viable threat going against a great wrestler. That Bryan Danielson aspect of it all, where he couldn't do the same things he did at WWE because WWE didn't believe in him in the first place, he got to give AEW a preview with Edge and Joe Anoa'i, aka Roman Reigns, which is why the excitement builds for it. Now, don't get me wrong. His career in WWE had a lot to do with it as well. So I'm not blaming it on Roman at all in any shape, fashion, or form. But he did stay relevant.
It was not because of Rome, but we're going to agree to disagree. All right, so let's go to the other two. I'm sorry, Cassius and Victor, thank you for joining us. But Stormy has his hand up. Stormy, what do you have to say? And then I'll move on to
I'm surprised your arm don't hurt, bro.
I know, right?
Stormy lip lift, okay?
Come closer. Hot take. Again, you did not listen to what Chris was saying. He didn't say He didn't say Roman didn't make stars. Listen very carefully. WWE did not make stars. Exhibit A, when Brock Lesnar was the part-time champion, they showed how people wanted to fight to be that person to dethrone Brock Lesnar. When Brock Lesnar was not on our TVs, when he was Universal Champion, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns himself, Randy Orton, they all were fighting in these different matches trying to prove that they should be the ones to face Brock. When Roman Reigns is away, what are they doing? The top guys are there. I don't see that same type of energy of I have to be the one. I gotta get it. There was nobody coming up. Now we do see that with Gunther. When Gunther's not there, that Mick Clark thing on Raw, those guys are trying to prove they should be the ones to take down the Reigns General Gunther. I don't see the same energy when it comes to Roman. You can sit there and look at it. Ivar stepped up. Big Blancherie, even though he's 5'8" and they're making it look like he's 7'2", I still trying to figure that out. Then you had Chad Gable was trying to prove it. Kofi Kingston threw his hand up and like, hey, you got me messed up. When Gunther very first debuted, Xavier Woods stepped at him and Gunther said, y'all are a joke, get out of my face and move. Like the dude on TikTok did. He said, push off, bucko, and he kept walking. When it comes to Roman, they keep amping up. Roman will be here Friday night. You can already tell who's going to be next in line. But the one name you left off is somebody who Roman has faced, who is still floundering, trying to find himself, was Montez Ford. So you can't tell me everybody Roman faced. And then again, when it comes to this bloodline storyline, it kicked off with a loophole. Right or wrong, the bloodline kicked off with a loophole. Because whenever Karrion Kross gives you the hourglass, you are his next target. When he made his debut, he gave Roman Reigns the hourglass. The next week, Scarlett Bordeaux told the Usos, tell your cousin to watch his back. She didn't say Tribal Chief. She didn't say Roman. She didn't say Mr. Reigns. She didn't call him Joe. She said, tell y'all cousin, watch his back. What they do with that? Nothing at all. You give me you talk about the triple threat with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan wasn't supposed to be in the damn triple threat. He pushed his way into there. He ruined a great story, if you want to be real about it.
All of that went up and down. He shouldn't have butted his way into that shit. Even if Edge was a law, he shouldn't have jumped into that shit.
Wait.
I didn't hear what you said, so your microphone.
Say it again, bro.
Sorry. What I said was I agree with you on that point where Daniel Bryan weaseled his way into that triple threat match.
Exactly.
It should have been Edge and Roman to begin with. It shouldn't have been no damn triple threat match. Now, another thing.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Karrion went into detail about each of those prophecies that he did before he jumped to the final testament, so to speak. He explained each and every one that he even broke down the bloodline where he dropped the hourglass in front of them. He explained that basically broke up the bloodline because Jay's doing his thing on Monday Night Raw. They're still Jimmy's struggling to find his place back in the bloodline after he weaseled his way back in. So
that is complete bullshit. But go ahead.
Check it. So the reason why Scarlett said tell your cousin to watch his back. Do you know that they're working up something with Solo? That's the reason why.
Ladarius.
Yeah,
if I tell you tonight, hey, I'm going to take you to McDonald's. 3 years later, I finally show up to take you to McDonald's. How the heck? That's what just happened. Karrion Kross is trying to connect the.
Did you say when you was going to take them to McDonald's?
Look. Then I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, I actually downloaded the app.
Did
Let's
you
go.
say when? Did you
You
say
say
when?
when? Yeah.
You
Did you
just
say
said you was
when?
going to take
You
them.
say when?
You didn't say when. You just said I'm going to take them.
Listen to me. Hold on, stop. Because that right there, what y'all are doing, is why this bloodline bullshit gets over. Because y'all let them get away with bullshit. Y'all
No, it's how a story is.
And then y'all do it all. And y'all do it all the time.
Hey, wait.
No.
Let's start. Wait. Hold on one second. Let's Stormy Cook, Classic Hugo, and Ladarius Hugo.
The first thing got a hot take mouth. Oh, like seeing other companies. Other companies, even if they still will explain what the hell is going on when the top guy's not there. We still will see tournaments. We still will see that energy. I want to be the top guy. If Josh Alexander isn't there, you see other dudes coming up. Hey, I want to shout at the TNA World Heavyweight title. Give me a tournament. Give me this. Let me prove myself. AEW see it. They're trying to do it. They try to give us different tournaments. When Roman isn't there, they don't do it. But then here y'all come trying to well, technically Karrion didn't say when. He just said, you know what? He didn't give a date. Stop letting them slide with this bullshit so we can get over this stupid ass storyline. I said it. Now the coke coming off, because now I'm pissed. Because y'all just really sat here and told me, well, he didn't say when.
Okay.
He didn't say when. He didn't say when. Y'all gonna really let them slide with this stupid bullshit? We already got to deal with all.
Hold on,
we got to deal with two
wait.
more. No. Because now we got to deal with two more of these bastards on the way. We got Jacob and Zilla on the way now. I guess y'all gonna like that too, huh? Oh, the bloodline. Acknowledge it.
First off, Jacob Fatu is a beast. Don't do that. Don't chill out.
I know that, for sure.
Don't. Jacob Fatu is nice.
You see that tag team match? Their tag team match is fire.
Stop it.
Jacob Fatu is nice.
Did you see their tag team match? Their match is fire.
Wrestler in the family. I just said
He's one. Okay, all right. So when he gets here,
Oh, what happened?
okay, stop it.
Say it again.
Jacob Fatu is nice. When he gets here, you will acknowledge him. Okay, I want to hear it.
Okay, so like, so are we going?
2.0?
So are we? Yeah, I see them. They moist as fuck. They too moist. They just as moist as fucking Florida. So like this, here's the thing. The issue is that y'all want the WWE to be assimilated by fucking Fatus. This is the problem. Wait, what? Oh shit, Mel for some. Oh, I don't know what he had in his background, but. Yeah, I got a notification that I had to get rid of him.
He had Gunther and Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
I
don't know. He just said I need to remove him. I don't know why. I don't know.
Jesus.
But
Sorry,
yeah.
If he had an official logo, tell him to zoom it in. He can't have the official logo.
Oh, okay. Mel, see if you can come back. But yeah. So
don't take the logo off, Mel.
Yeah, because like I don't know what that was about.
Watching, it's all love. It's all love.
Yeah. So anyway, the thing is like it's gonna be populated. It's like watching the fucking Matrix, full of fucking Mr. Smiths. You know what I'm saying? Just over and over and over and over again. And I'm sorry, but yes, the Bloodline is a great storyline. Do you want me to say that shit? Okay, I'll say it for you. Yes, the Bloodline is a great fucking story. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we need to move on. Okay, y'all, because right now y'all are either pussyfied or y'all are just fucking cannot get over this fucking story. The story is over, y'all. Y'all need to get over it. We need to move on to another chapter, okay? I'm not doing another fucking 5 years.
And that's why we got the final testament for the chapter. Because he told you to watch your cousin's back, and he assimilated AOP, and then he's coming forward.
Once again, I'm not responsible for that. That nigga has been dead, you know, when he came to the fucking Raw. When he came to Raw, coming up there looking like fucking Skeletor's henchman, that's when he died, okay? All right.
We're not going to talk about the 300 outfit again, okay?
That is called long-term.
Yeah,
booking,
okay.
my friends.
It's called long-term storytelling.
Long-term storytelling.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, let me get to Victor. Victor been just like patiently just watching us and shit. So, Mr. Bars, you have been here patiently waiting. Is there anything that you want to add to this discussion, sir? And then we'll get to Mel.
Damn.
I'm just enjoying the entertainment, really. You know what I'm saying? I definitely found funny the whole thing with Karrion Kross looking like Mad Max in the Thunderdome and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's definitely how they had him looking for a very long time. But
Beyond the Thunderdome.
yeah, but you could blame Vince for that. You could blame Vince for that.
You blame Vince for a lot of things.
Yeah, I bet he was one. I bet he was one of his dildos.
Oh wow!
Oh God, Jesus. Pause.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn. You could search the furthest reaches of Antarctica and still wouldn't find anything colder than that.
Oh man, it's not.
Hey, what's up, Bella? What's going on?
Is that Smiley?
Yes, that's Smiley.
Is that Smiley?
We got
Hello,
two
Smiley.
lovely women in here. We got Isabella and Smiley.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Well, hello, let me take my coat.
Hey, classic, take that down. Take it down.
Yes, you might want to take that down, sir.
Take it down, bro.
Shut up.
It's funny.
Yeah, take it down.
Take it down.
Look,
Yes.
we know what it is. It's funny, but it ain't funny to tell.
No, it's definitely not. Yeah.
Community standards, man.
So there. Okay, continue your thought, bars, Mr. Vic. Go ahead.
As far as the whole bloodline situation, there's another thing that you could blame that on too, and that's the damn booking.
I've been said that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
is trash.
Not blaming the wrong person.
I ain't gonna front. I started off as a bloodline fan. I was enjoying the whole thing, and then all of a sudden they started doing all this bull crap with the booking. They have not taken time to build nobody. Like 1 minute you got this guy's gonna face Roman, then that guy's gonna face Roman. Who really has considerable to face Roman? So they had no choice. They had no choice but to go with Cody. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the most over as a face right now. He's the most over. So what are you gonna do? Me personally, okay, you have Cody, but what you gonna do with Cody after Cody beats him? Where is he going to go there after that? What are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even a Cody hater. I like Cody, but what I'm saying is that what are you going to do with him after he beats Roman? Where are we going with the story after that? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I mean, it's WWE's fault because they took too much time into like the booking and trying to build somebody else that's going to be a threat towards Roman. Every time somebody even get close to Roman, they break him down. So then it's been nobody. So that's why his run has been so extensive. It has nothing to do with his health. It's been so extensive because they ain't built nobody else up yet. That's really good. You know what I mean?
And Victor, that is all I have been telling, folks. But according to him, that this is the greatest thing ever. And once again, it's incomplete because number one, there has been no one that has been built other than Sammy, other than KO, other than Gunther. Well, no, not Gunther, because Gunther and Roman have never crossed paths.
I know. That's crazy.
Right, which is insane. And we are in the Roman Empire. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? And he literally has been dominant without the influence of Roman. But other than that, Roman has not really built anybody, which is a problem. That's why he's going to go down as one of the most overrated champions of all time. But no one wants to acknowledge that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would acknowledge the fact that Rock has built people around him. I acknowledge that Stone Cold has built people. Yes, John Cena has built people around him, but not fucking Roman. So,
you don't get to say that, Assassin.
No, I can't say that shit. You once again, Once again, people have been built around these champions that I just talked about. But when I ain't talking about Roman, Roman has not built nobody except for his cousin. The major accomplishment. What? No. Fuck your conscience. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right. I don't give a fuck.
Name me 5. Just name me 5. Name me 5.
Name me 5.
I just need 5. Give me Biggie. Give me 5. Give me Biggie. Give me 5.
Just give me 5 people that Stone Cold or Rock. I'll give you either or. 5. Okay. As a matter of fact, 5 people that are not previous champions, that were not there before them, that were not. Just give me 5. Give me 5. Go.
Rock
I'll let everybody help. 5.
Rock is one of them. He has built the Rock. Rock is one of them.
I'll give you that. Fine, I'll give you that.
Yes, exactly.
Go.
Okay.
Come on.
Do Love. He built him too.
No, man.
Yes, he did. He built him. Yes, he built him. He built him. Yes, he did.
You don't get that.
He did build him.
The Rock and Mick Foley.
The Rock and Mankind.
Yes.
Undertaker had no part in throwing his ass off Hell in a Cell to make Mick Foley.
I was about to say, yeah, he was pretty much his own thing. It was a Rock and Slap connection for a reason. It was big that was the entities together.
When he met Stone Cold, they built each other. He brought that fierceness out of Stone Cold. Matter of fact, put him in it. He got a taste of the main event a little bit. I mean, even though he didn't show back up for like another year. But
fine.
Still.
That's fine. That's 2.
Okay. The other 3, I can't think of them right now.
I know. You know what I know in the first place? Number 1, to combat your point, sir. And by the way, I love and care for you so much as my brother. I love you. So it pains me to eviscerate you in this manner.
Ouch.
Mankind was not a big deal until he became Cactus Jack and faced Triple H, and then he got thrown off that cell by Undertaker, who was already established in the first place. Number two, in the first place, Stone Cold built up Rock because of their rivalry. I get that. That makes sense to me. But if you really go back over the Attitude Era of who Stone Cold had to face throughout that time period, it was like Shawn, who was established, Taker, who was established, Mankind, who became established. He even had to wrestle Vince McMahon. I want you to understand that, and that was like on a multiple occasion. Okay, all right. Bret Hart was a normal thing, and Bret Hart was established.
You know what?
I'll give you this one. Paul White, who is the Big Show.
You know what? Okay.
Let
me retract my statement. Okay. Now the whole thing with Stone Cold, I'll say this. Stone Cold probably didn't build stars because the stars was already established. I will say this. Everybody was eating.
Okay.
Everybody was eating.
Nope.
I will say that. Everybody was eating. I will say that. Now they probably was not built around him. However, everybody was eating. Everybody was at least in the main event. They was either mid or getting ready to be in the main event. I will say that.
And you don't think it's like that now?
No. Hell no.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to call it a take, but this is just my perceived on why it's not like that anymore. I'm sorry. This is one of the sets where yes fans have been our worst enemy. Because again,
that's true.
So it's like it's been so hard to really, and like I'm not trying to give them out, but when you have fans as fickle as wrestling fans, especially nowadays, it's kind of hard to just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna try to put you in this spot, try to build you, especially if we don't feel that they're the person. So then it's like,
that's true.
Now it's like crap. Again, like I said, with the whole Roman situation, they're probably copping up on a whole bunch of years of already trying. We booed this man to ad nauseum. You understand this? To ad nauseum when Vince was trying to shove us down or shove us down our growth, quote unquote. And now that we're liking them, now we're finally saying, oh, we're tired of it. But this is what they've been trying to do. This is probably the story they've been trying to tell, somewhat. But now it's finally hitting. So it's kind of hard now, especially now that, again, like I said last time we was on live, now you are in an era, that was a whole different era back in the day with Rock and them. Now you're in an era where everybody wants to be in the know and know everything. And now we think since we know everything, we are entitled to be, the booker, unofficial booker. So now we can call, what a good booking is, what a bad booking is, and who should be the star and who's not. But it's like we don't even work there, but it's kind of hard. So of course
I
it's not
agree.
like back in the day.
I agree.
Yeah.
So
I agree because like the internet has been a blessing and a curse, especially for the world of wrestling. So, Mr. Bell, I am so sorry. I have to get to you. You're the last person that entered the room. Well, technically you haven't. Well, anyway, I did acknowledge you. But anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. The matter of fact, let me just get you. So, Mr. Mel, what do you want to discuss?
I just want to say that I love the show. Just want to say that.
Thank you.
I love the show, man. Y'all are wild. Y'all are crazy. I love it. But I will say, I'm very excited to see what happens with Gunther. I'm very excited to see what happens with Gunther. I feel like it's time for Gunther to take that next level up. Just want to see what y'all guys' thoughts on that.
Gunther should be in the main event. He should be the main event. Matter of fact, if there's one person that should be going against Roman that makes sense, it is Gunther. It should be boss versus boss. If we really want to call it that, we need that. I'm sorry, but Roman versus Cody is not doing shit for me. That is a rerun that I already seen, and I don't give a fuck about the sequel. Don't give a damn. If it's like, you know what? Once again, Cody, lose situation. If you go against Seth, it's a rerun. If you go against Roman, it's a rerun. So it's like, what can you do? There's really nothing you can do at this point.
The FUBU Championship.
I mean,
I disagree with that take altogether because now
why?
Because you guys everybody gets what they want. You get someone there every week to be able to have somebody face whoever they deem they want to face. You might get Shinsuke back in the picture. You might get Chad Gable in the World Heavyweight Championship scene now. You might get someone who's going to be there every single week to be able to defend that championship with new storylines and new people. You've seen Cody at NXT. You've seen Cody on SmackDown. You've seen Cody on Raw go from place to place to place like a 2024 politician looking to be in a presidential election. Because it's going to
That's
be one
exactly
of those
what he is, and I'm glad you acknowledge that.
Yeah, I'm going to be. Of course I'm going to acknowledge everything that...
Don't forget about the church hard bottoms.
The church hard bottoms? Come on, no one has that many suits. Nobody has that many suits.
Hey, Ziggy.
The Hollywood title.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all that. Like, y'all like.
Wait, but haven't we been saying that?
Yep.
Haven't we been saying that the WWE title is the WWE title and the world title been the work title? Haven't we been saying that?
Yes,
but now
everybody's main gripe with Roman is three things. He's not there consistently in the first place or whatever. If he's sick, he needs to lose the title, and the fact that he's just who he is. At this point, once he loses the title, you have nothing to complain about. Because now you have someone that's going to be there every week to build you a star. Now you have someone every week who is over with the fans. And I'll give you a little secret in. It's not a spoiler. Cody is a better heel than he is a face.
Indeed,
so
he is.
If you get heel Cody in the first place, you will forget all about Roman Reigns. I'm just going to be honest with you. You're going to forget about that. Because if you get the actual Bullet Club heel Cody or just anything of that nature, which, by the way, he did a Bullet Club reference when he beat CM Punk. Not to be controversial, it happened in Royal Rumble. You can go back and watch that. You will get so much heel-ish stuff from Cody. You'll be like, oh shit, I like Cody Rhodes. You're getting what you want. Embrace it.
With the caveat, what Hot Take just said, that the tribute to the Bullet Club when he won the Royal Rumble. The Young Bucks ended up tweeting that back, talking about we beat CM Punk.
Yeah.
And
I can't
lap on Monday Night Raw. He did that victory lap too.
Who did?
Cody.
I can't wait to hear Cody.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I turned my TV off. Like when he won, I just turned my TV off. I said, "Oh, okay, here we go."
Yeah, he did a little victory lap, a little Young Bucks thing.
Yeah.
I
So
don't really feel like CM Punk is injured.
You know what? You're the second person that said that about CM
Why
Punk
would
not
they
being
have
For
injured.
him to
Drew?
get his shit stomped on like that.
If he was really injured, why would they risk him getting injured any further by doing what Drew did to him?
I think, yeah, yeah, that's a good point. But the thing about it is that
at the Elimination Chamber.
But the thing is like they if this is true and he's not injured, and then we are asked out of a confrontation between Seth Rollins and CM Punk, I'm gonna be very upset because we needed that. Like, dude, they were cooking. Now all of a sudden, now we're not gonna even see Seth versus CM Punk. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And if he come back to WrestleMania, I'm just like, okay, so what the fuck was that whole shit about then at Survivor Series?
So here's my thing though about like why they did it. Are we just not gonna act like we didn't see Cody Rhodes wrestle with a torn pec?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we saw
We
that.
seen the broken titty.
So I'm pretty sure like CM Punk could take a little a spot like that. So he's hurt. And the funny part is, and that's funny, but the ironic part was that Drew McIntyre was the one that hurt him.
Yeah, compared to
He
how
prayed for it.
tore his tricep when he was at AEW, this is totally different.
He broke his foot doing a kick. I'm a fighter. You know.
You got to kick somebody with extreme force to break your foot
No,
against
here's
their
the deal.
heel.
He broke it on his planting foot. Not even the foot that he was kicking with. The plant foot.
That's before he was trying to act like this was a rock concert, and you know what? Never mind. Yeah,
Yeah, I was. I thought that was because his foot hit the rail that one time when he did that.
it was, and he landed the wrong way, and then he broke his foot by hitting somebody upside the head. So yeah, no, we're not talking about KO.
Like,
yeah, catch me, and they was like, man, fuck you, and then.
So I have a question for y'all. I have a question for everyone.
What's up?
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the for the women's division, them introducing like a mid-title, not a mid-title, but like, for example, how the men
like a
have
women's intercontinental.
Yeah, like how they have it for the U.S.
I've been thinking about this for the
That
long.
would be fire.
Like, that would be so fair to the ones that don't get a chance to show their talents.
That would be good.
The other night, every Monday, every Wednesday, or every Tuesday, every Friday, and every PLE that happens.
And we are not talking about Natalya either.
No, we're not. She need to go on ahead and retire.
And that's a good question.
Wait, who y'all say we're not talking about?
Natalya.
Natalya.
I literally cringe every time they show her on.
Girl, yes, me
I was there last night. Kabuki Warriors. And,
I cringe every time I hear yes.
Oh, I turned the TV down.
Yeah, that's fine, son.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see, he knows it. He cringe too.
That's
Crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Right.
Also,
Shit.
what's y'all's take on Nia? Because I love asking everyone this.
I can't stand her. She's sloppy as fuck. She reminds me of an inflated balloon.
Okay,
look,
DBT.
Look, my turn.
I'm sorry.
My turn. Okay. Now, hot take. You might agree with me on this one. She rough around the edges and she's doing her best after all that bullshit she just went through.
Rough around the edges.
Trying to prove to everybody that she can work safely with others.
She's trying to.
Now she has shown that she's a little shit. She's way better than she was before, as far as how she handles different different opponents. I've noticed it. Like I know how she was back when she was extremely reckless. Okay, extremely reckless.
She still is reckless.
Not as reckless.
But the extremely is not in front of it no more. It's probably just reckless, not extremely.
I think the thing of it is though is that like you got to remember when they trained her in NXT, they brought her up too early, and when they brought her up too early, they wanted her to be aggressive. But the problem was with that when you're dealing with like the 4 horsewomen who are like extremely fluent and extremely like above the ability that she was used to, it's hard for her to adjust. Now it's way better. Like if you notice, When Jade picked her up, the first thing she did was reach for a rope. She didn't put all her weight on Jade.
So you know what? I'm glad that you brought up Jade. So that was going to be my next question. So with Jade Cargill, there were reports that she was sloppy. She didn't
sleep.
She couldn't memorize the
Sleep.
the moves, the spots, blah blah blah. I mean, for me, she was okay. So I want
especially for her
She's good for her.
debut.
She's new.
To perform in front of 44 however much was at Tropicana Field this past weekend. Because I'm from
Vince
Kansas.
likes to exaggerate on numbers.
And big time. But that look, the venue was packed.
Yeah, it was packed.
Listen,
But
it took
for her to be in front of a worldwide crowd like that and still do what she did and get the ovation that she got.
She did
I don't
amazing.
believe none of that. What they was all cap.
I feel like they're just saying that because for whatever reason.
If you look at the Women's Royal Rumble, there's a lot of botched moments in there too.
Oh, the women's Royal Rumble was sloppy as fuck.
There's a lot of
very sloppy.
There's a lot of botched moments, but like, if you think about it like this, Naomi took a year for her to adjust after being a cheerleader and an athlete. For even freaking, who else is there?
I'm so mad at her right now.
Raquel Gonzalez. It took her a year to adjust and get her time. It takes time to do it. Now, was what she was doing terrible? No. Was it amazing? Yes. She picked up 260 pounds worth of a woman and didn't look like she struggled. Okay, and it looked like she was clean. Right, and she has great dance partners. Now, is Jay going to be able to call her match by herself over the next 6 months? No, but if you give her a year and let her adjust to the style, she'll be great. She'll be fine. I think people saying she can't remember is an vastly unfair statement. Jade Cargill.
They're acting like it's like Maxine Dupree's head scissors. Like, no, that was crazy. That was different.
What did she do?
That was like the head scissors from Maxine Dupree when she tried to turn and she didn't spin. She just did this.
She just turned. She just that was.
She just had wingspan.
But she hasn't really wrestled either. Like she ain't really wrestled. You know what I mean? Like Jade is like, okay, Jade was in AEW, all right, but she really didn't have like a match where she had to like really like walk through and like have a plan match by match because for the most part she was still new. Jade Cargill is just a great fucking athlete, and so she's having to adjust to all this to figure out what she has to do in the ring, to what to call out in the first place, which is why I said in the first place, if you're going to bring her out in the first place, Royal Rumble, and then don't let her wrestle for a while, let her adjust, and bring her back on NXT, let her build her way up, go from there. That's the way to do it.
Also,
I agree.
What was I going to say? Also, for people saying that Nia's a heel, she does a crap job at being a heel because she is terrible on the mic. I mean, I watch her promos and I cringe. Like, they're so bad.
Okay, I think in reality she's a goofball. And like we see her on TikTok, making these we see these videos of her and shit. It's like she doesn't give a fuck about kayfabe. She clearly doesn't. But yeah, her promos is like hit and miss for me. Yeah, it's a hit and miss for me.
And also, I think she
say sweetie, and I'll do it again. Like that's just cringe to me.
Right. Yeah.
I think she also feels that, like, cause I saw her like mini interview with Wilkins from Jobber Tears, and he even asked her like, hey, I know you kind of noticed the kind of hateration on online. What you think about it? I think she actually feels that all she has to do is just let people hate or let people not like her, even if she can't talk. And low-key is true because it's going to keep on ringing. No matter if she don't say something, if she do say something, when she wrestle in the ring, when she don't wrestle in the ring, we're going to mention, she dangerous, I don't like her.
Her best promo was last night.
Yeah, exactly.
That was her best promo.
And people still talk about her like, she's the worst. And it's like, no, she's not a good heel. Like initially, how you say, script-wise, she might not be a good heel, but as far as just letting people hate her the way they hate her, Stormy
been trying to talk for the longest. Stormy been. Go ahead, Stormy.
Go ahead, Stormy.
So, the question about Nia Jax. Last night is how Nia Jax should do her promos. She makes a threat, drop the mic, walk off. Not everybody has to do these long, drawn-out promos. That's the problem. That's what got Roman over. Keep it short, simple, boom, get out.
Less is more.
Enforcer. Yep. Whenever Nia starts trying to do these long, old, big sentences, not everybody need to do it. Same thing with Raquel. Why you caught out here doing this a long speech about the breakfast, how you like your oatmeal, you had your orange juice. That's why Cody Rhodes gets on my nerves. Cody Rhodes come out, when I was 8 and my dad took me to the playground, I saw a slide. And I know that if I climb that slide one day, that slide will be WrestleMania. And I can slide down there, rap. My dad would catch me. But guess what, you guys? My dad is there to catch me now. But I'm trying to fans to catch me. And it's like, dude, get to the point. So,
Yeah,
get to the motherfucking point, right?
So
like Jesus,
right. I'm like,
Stormy, do the promo again.
Point.
Stormy, do the promo again. Do it again.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah.
Today I went to pick up my daughter at daycare, and this little kid, this little boy ran up to me. He said, Mr. Rollins, I said, you can call me Cody. He said, I saw you on the Rumble.
What?
And I just looked at him and I said, well, which one? Were you watching last year or were you watching this year? Because
What?
I'm like, oh my God, get to the point. Jesus.
Right, that goddamn pause, bro.
Do it again, Samantha.
What?
Get right. I'm like, that is so fucking annoying.
Right now, no, listen to me, Chris, because right now, there's a man who calls himself a tribal chief. He calls himself someone who's above all.
What?
Guess what, Roman? A nightmare is coming to move that needle.
What?
Because at WrestleMania, Roman, I'm not picking Seth. I'm going to be picking.
Burn it down!
Exactly. Here comes Seth Rollins.
I'm like, bro, I am not gonna lie. When Seth Rollins came out, I was so fucking happy. I'm like, thank God. I'm like,
Oh my
dude.
God.
You know
He
what?
came out with
I
no
was
knee brace.
happy.
He came out with no knee brace this time.
He had a little bit of a bop. He saw him.
Oh, he had a little bit?
Cody,
a little bit of a bop. He like,
So I didn't see that
He's
knee
got-
brace, so I was like, hey. We had a
Can
little
someone
bop.
do the Seth Rollins impersonation too?
Oh yeah.
Seth Rollins impersonation.
Look, no, I can pinpoint the laugh for you. I can get the Rollins.
I love it. My grandma, she's 84 years old, and she loves the laugh. She says it's so funny, and she likes how it gets under people's skin, like it makes them mad. She says it's so funny.
Because it's
Hey,
like a dick thing,
hey,
but a
Nasty.
dick laugh.
Listen, I can do Mickey Mouse. I can do Donald Duck, but I cannot do Seth Rollins.
Smiley, what's
I
your
can-
message?
Someone pretend to be Seth Rollins. I did a promo with Cody last night. I want to see
Stormy.
Stormy do the promo from last night with Seth.
Cody, I know you have a chance that you can go after Roman, but who was on the road with you? Who was there every single night in the main event defending that title?
What?
Look, my ass was
You
there
sound like you
last
got
week
cheated
doing
on.
that too.
No.
What Roman has is the Hogan Championship. You don't want to be Hogan. This right here is Luke Holler. This is the Dusty Championship.
Stormy, hold on. Who just said that it sounds like Seth Rollins got cheated on during that promo? Who just said that? Who just said that? Which one of y'all just said that?
That was
Mel?
That's it, Mel. Mel,
Yeah,
that was you.
Yep.
And you know what the
Mel?
messed up part about it is?
It's
The
true.
messed up part about it is it does feel like he was like,
Am I
so
lying?
you not gonna pick me, big dog? You're not gonna pick me after
So
all
we-
we've been through?
Look, I came into the hardest
Hey,
before I got
I'm
there.
not
'Cause
I'm not your
We
day
had
one.
our
I'm not
rivalry.
your day one.
it did sound desperate. It sounds so desperate. It did.
Because someone just
I mean,
said,
because,
okay,
like-
Rivalry when you came back.
Because
Where was that
the crazy thing is like Seth Rollins is going to have to work a little bit hard because he knows this as well as I do, that the World Heavyweight Championship is a consolation prize compared to the WWE Championship. And you know
who should have came out last night? In the middle of the promo, Gunther
Wrong.
should have came out.
Gunther, oh my
and said-
God.
Gunther,
Came
yeah.
out. He should have came
Yes.
out, snatched that microphone from Cody. Hello, Cody. Good job on the Royal Rumble. Please move.
You sound more Russian than German.
That's the voice.
Please move.
Either way, it's funny.
Like I told you last week, Seth Rollins, that at WrestleMania, I'm going to chop your head off. And I will walk out as a newly crowned Intercontinental and World Heavyweight Champion. Thank you!
Whoa.
Also, wait,
Whoa,
I'm gonna do an
Nazi.
impression.
Not so fast. I mean, not so fast.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do an impression. Why, Cody? Why would you bring Jey Uso here after you know all the history with the bloodline? Why, Cody? Why?
Oh, so you're doing Drew's impression.
Yes.
Why, Cody?
Why,
After all these
Cody? I can't
years,
do the voice.
you know what the bloodline's done to me. What they've done to you.
You know what? Dude was cold when he said, you know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Punk, that you are going through that. Last night I was sleeping like a baby. And, I actually prayed that shit happened to you.
That you got hurt. Now you
Number one hater.
No, I was like,
kind of psychopath.
I was like, wow, you was thinking the same thing I was at home because I was sleeping.
He said, let me tell you something, Punk. I was happy when you told your price to Punk. I was happy. I prayed for him.
Yeah.
That you haven't
just
held
like Braveheart.
He's just mad he hasn't held the title. It's not relevant.
But everybody, it is 11:26. Shout out to the comment section. So we're gonna go around for final thoughts real quick. So what should we do this week? Should we start from the bottom or the top?
Bottom.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Ladies first. Okay, Elizabeth, final thought, please.
Final thoughts is I do not want to see Nia versus Rhea for WrestleMania. I will literally be like the men when they see Taylor Swift on the TV and break my TV.
Oh wait, that's the Cowboys.
Then do that.
Yes,
that's just Dallas Cowboys.
Literally
Out.
because they get
That's just
so
the Dallas
mad
Cowboys. That's
that
all.
Taylor Swift is on the television for less than 30 seconds each game, but yet you see more commercials for mesothelioma.
Wow.
Damn.
Isabella, not to cut you off, but I think a wise person said that haters gonna hate.
You know she was in the middle. You know she was in the middle of her final thought, right?
That joke was not in good taste.
What, the Taylor Swift joke?
Yeah, that Taylor Swift. I'm just gonna shake it off. All right.
I'm talking about the aspect of breaking the TV or when the Cowboys lose. That too. That.
But the Cowboys, they deserved it. They're trash.
I feel like a lot of people got bad blood towards Taylor Swift
because she's built like a wall. That's why.
Swag surfing.
Right. Fuck.
But ain't no swag in the surfer.
Exactly.
I feel like Taylor Swift will never go out of style.
This how she swag surf.
What style?
Hot take. You
This how
keep
she
this
swag
up.
surf.
I won't hit. Jump.
What
I
are
won't
you
hit live
doing,
anymore. And
Classy?
you can never get
That's
back
how she
together,
swag
right,
surf.
bro?
That's how she swag surf.
Yep, she swag surf like that.
There's
There's no rhythm. There's no rhythm.
No. Here's the swag. Here's the swag. There's swag surf.
I'm sorry. I'm in the same boat with Taylor. I got no rhythm. I'm white as hell.
Guys, we all need to look in the mirror and say the following: "It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me."
Oh my God! All right, thank you, Isabel. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate you. Smiley, final thought, please.
Y'all are all wild as hell. I've never seen people. Well, yes, I have. I've seen people argue over less. Good comment. I've been listening this whole time. Okay, I'm not gonna say whole lot. I've just been sitting here listening because I'm like, I don't care who goes to WrestleMania because I'm not going.
Oh, you know what? I'll wait on mine.
Also, shout out to my and you wash your sit boy shorts. I love you so much. Okay, I'm done.
Yo, wait. Hold on. Y'all just gonna skip over that part? You're who?
No, I heard
and
it.
you wash your sit boy shorts.
What kind of shorts is that?
And you never watch and you wash it whatever.
No, no.
Oh, the sit boy shorts.
No.
What shorts?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Wait. Smiley. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. What is it?
Next person. Okay.
Are those like boy shorts with the
Thank you, Smiley.
Wait, thank you, Smiley. Thank you, Smiley.
Stop being moist.
I hate that word. Oh my gosh, I cannot.
I'm saying because people do it too much.
Just say moist.
Male.
Stop. Oh my gosh.
Say
There
with
it goes.
with
Years.
slight
I'm
list.
gonna see the short.
The sit boy shorts. Let's
It's
see what we're
that-
talking about.
The word grinds my gear. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That's
Oh,
not
I thought we were.
Oh yes, thank you, Smiley.
Oh my
Appreciate you,
god.
Smiley.
Got the
Thank you.
bonnet.
Got it.
God
And
bless you,
she's rocking
Smiley.
the bonnet. Oh,
Y'all are a mess.
I'm
Yes,
a
thank you,
afford
Smiley.
Okay, all right. Final thought,
Oh.
Mr.
Yes.
Mel.
Okay, Smiley. Yes,
Hey,
yes. Awesome.
A1 right
sit
there.
boy
Thank you.
sit.
Oh
Thank
my.
you.
Oh my
Yes, Lord.
Now
God
that
bless you.
indeed is intriguing. I
Thank
did
you,
so
Smiley.
myself.
Hey, that's
Thank
an
you.
endless storm.
Gentlemen.
Hold on. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 moment.
Gentlemen.
You bear with me 1 moment.
Gentlemen.
I am trying to be gentle.
I
What, Stormy? What?
Come back, you succulent treasure, and show me those shorts again, please.
Allow Smiley to see them.
I'm sorry. I was doing dishes. Can you
Allow Smiley to bask in your glory. Smiley.
I'm sorry, I had some
I
crazy stuff in my
acknowledge
ear.
those
Could you
shorts,
do that
Smiley. I
again?
acknowledge those shorts.
Oh, there go the shorts.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
see
Yeah.
it.
Oh, here we go.
Look.
Oh my god.
Throw your ones up. Acknowledge.
Yeah.
Damn.
I will defend till I'm victorious.
That ass.
I will defend.
So I wanna be till I'm victorious.
Okay, Smiley, I want to apologize. Okay, wait. I want to apologize, Smiley, for my comments because I was being an idiot and I added them on. This is my fault.
Turn that ass around one more time.
Oh, okay.
Stormy, shut up.
All right,
Stormy.
we done. We done.
You gotta move for the subscribers.
With the
Gotta-
stuff.
Look, Mel,
Can we-
final thoughts.
Can we continue, please?
My final thoughts are thank God for those
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can we go to Mel, please?
Yeah, we
Thank
can go to
you.
Mel.
Mel, final thought.
Shit. Damn. You see that final thought?
Damn.
Shit. That was the final thought.
She
I'm
wants.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, man, I'm looking forward towards the Elimination Chamber. All jokes aside, I'm looking forward to see what happens with that. And I got my tickets for March 4th for Monday Night Raw in San Antonio, Texas.
I'm trying to get the
That's
big ones in Houston.
Okay, awesome. All right. Mr. Bars, final thoughts, sir.
Just saying, I got an opportunity to chime in because I heard somebody mention about Naomi. Yo, everything that Naomi's doing right now, and I know some people might disagree. TNA really helped her out as far as her in-ring performance. I gotta say that. I gotta say that because it seems like when anybody that's former WWE or wherever they come from, and they in-ring performance might be a little lackluster depending on who they wrestling, whenever they go to TNA, they always level up. You know what I'm saying? So I've been preaching that. I've been preaching that for a minute. Whenever they go to TNA, they always level up. And this might be disagreeable to some people too. AJ Francis is in TNA now. He gonna level up. Watch his in-ring performance improve. Watch. I'm telling you right now. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Classic. Final thoughts, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. After seeing the glory, I almost forgot my final thought. Let me remember now.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. No, but for real. As always, great talk. I know I didn't really get to share my full thoughts on the Royal Rumble, but same difference than everybody. Women's match was the main match. That was the best match on. As far as the stories, like I said, I'm down to just try to follow the stories. Like I get some people get tired of it, so it's like on my end, I'm just following. It's like, hey, when it ends, it ends. When it not, it's not. I mean, me myself, my personal mission. I'm trying to go back to times when I didn't know shit, about booking and about shit, so I can enjoy shit. So yeah, that's where I am about.
Wow. Okay.
That's pretty much it. But other than that, please make sure to follow Smart Psychology Podcast. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. But just hit that link in our bio, and we just like to have laughs. We just like to have a good time talking wrestling. Love talking to y'all. Hey, have a good night.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
What is that yelling? Is that a parrot or is that like a human being? I really need to know. Is that like a parrot or like a human?
Who you talking about, Swanee?
That yelling noise that I heard. It sounded like a parrot or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
What happened?
I think that was a phone.
Like, it sounded like something that was like yelling and screaming. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Oh yeah, that was my little son. That's classic.
My bad.
So,
My bad.
You
My bad.
You in the back. Oh, it's good. It's good.
My bad.
My little man.
Crazy.
All right, Stormy. Final thought.
Hello there. It was going to be something, but after seeing Smiley,
Oh God.
This man said he gonna leave the door open. Well, we on final thoughts.
Seriously, shout out. I know I talk about them all the time, but yesterday, Roosh and the other guys of LFI officially announced that my son is an honorary member of LFI. They're gonna be sending him a mask, so that was a big moment. So thank you.
Nice.
Dope.
Sir, get out of here with your whole entire football.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Stormy.
With the good foot coat on.
Mr. Johnson, final thought.
To help you out is pronounced Darius. It's Ladarius, but you can call me Darius. But my final thought, to piggyback on what Barr said about WWE talent going elsewhere in TNA. There is a man by the name of Nicholas Nefarious Nathaniel Namath that is going off in TNA right now. Everybody knew him as Dolph Ziggler. But I'm just saying this right now, where they hindered and kept him stagnant in WWE, I feel he's going to rocket in TNA as Nick Namath, because Buddy is doing the damn thing right now, and he's putting he's making a name for himself, and a lot of the TNA guys are still calling him Dolph, and he's making it known that ain't me no more. WWE owns that name. I'm me. So I respect that and all. And if you can leave something major in WWE, just like I feel like everybody's doing this, like Cody did. He left, made a name for himself outside, showed he could stand on his own 2 feet, and then came back. So I feel like some of our old favorites are gonna come back soon. And on that point, Matt Cardova for life.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So, once again, everybody, thank you so much for coming on here. Remember to subscribe to Joe's channel. I think it's a Hot Take Wrestling on YouTube. Also, you can follow #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast on the YouTube as well. I have no idea what happened to Joe.
He said his phone died.
His phone died. Okay, that's fine. So next Tuesday, everybody, we're gonna try to start at an earlier time. We're gonna try to start at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Final thought for me, it is official. I will be in Philly for WrestleMania.
Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it. I don't think we're going to the event itself, but we are going to stand and deliver. So we are going there. We're just matter of fact, we're getting the tickets tomorrow, and we're going to Wiley Media as well. So we're going to be doing that. But yeah, other than that, shout out to you guys. Shout out to the comment section. Gotta give you guys wrong one. I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. I'm your host, Mr. Team Bring It. Y'all have a wonderful night. Everybody, bye.
Sweet.